Des Moines Radio Group Station. The following show on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by
Morning, everybody.
TV LLC.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our friends out of Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning all across the good old U.S. of A. Morning, Scotty down there in Oklahoma. He's always on there. He pops on there quick. He's fast on there. Show's brought to you a little bit by Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage down in Carlisle. $60 a month gets you 1 month free when you sign up for a year. You get a 12 by 50 assigned spot, secure gates, 24/7 secured cameras, discounts for multiple spots. Just call Tracy, Dick, or Danielle at 515-822-1362, 515-822-1362, and they'll get you an appointment, and you'll be on your way. They're good people down there, nice and clean, good place to keep your gear. I keep my trailer and stuff down there. Haven't had any issues, knock on wood, so good folks down there. Good morning, Brant. Heading to the app. Well, we're not on the app today, Brant. Don't head to the app. The app on Saturday mornings is when, if we're going to pull off of regular radio, well, then we'll be live on the app. Saturday mornings is last week's show. Is that confusing? Huh?
Well, it's a way to catch up on what happened last week, you know.
Well, we can't simulcast on the app is the problem.
That's just the thing.
On here. So that's the only thing. So anyway. Hey, Fishing Dave. Good morning. Morning, Steve Martin. I meant 1350. Thanks, Brant. That's okay, buddy.
Well, hey, soon, you know, at some point, yes, we will be on the app. So technically, you're not wrong. You're just a little bit ahead of us.
Yeah, I mean, Wednesdays is live on the app.
Wednesdays
you can listen.
live,
yeah, you can do that. But yeah, Saturday mornings we're still live on Facebook and 1350 ESPN. So we're gonna talk walleyes, turkey, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what? I forgot my phone, and I was gonna call Jim Coffey or text him to ask him a question, and I can't do that. And I hate to call him on a Saturday morning when I already ambushed call him enough as it is. 1 week till the walleye challenge begins. Yeah, Richard, I'm going to talk about that. You just settle down. Whoa there, mister. You just settle down. Good morning, Richard. Richard. Boy, Anita Joe liked that Bigfoot show. We had a great Bigfoot show on Wednesday. You know, Wednesday nights, if you don't listen to the app, we done a show for the last year called Unknown Files. Has it been a year or 2 years?
It's been just over a year.
Just over a year.
Yeah.
So we talk about ghosts and Bigfoot and UFOs, and I get guests from all over the country on. And we had a wonderful lady. Her name is Arla Coquette Williams, I think is her full name. But she's been in a couple Bigfoot documentaries, national documentaries, and she had an experience with a juvenile Bigfoot when she was growing up, and it was a great show. I really like she's a super nice lady. I told everybody, listen, you don't have to agree and you don't have to accept this. I mean, I can't say 100% that Bigfoot's real, even though I believe what they're telling me, though. I don't think they're lying to me, okay? And I won't put them on the radio if I think they're full of barbecue sauce. But I love her, and I said, just be nice and respectful, otherwise I'm going to hit you over the head with a cast iron skillet. You know, she's just a nice lady, man.
Yeah.
She goes, Dan, if you want to come down to Oklahoma, I'll show you where these creatures hang out, or these people. She calls them people. And I said, Arla, when I get through turkey hunting, I might just drive down there. If you can show me or let me hear a Bigfoot, she goes, well, I can't guarantee anything, but you know, I said, well, Daryl Adams is down there too. Daryl's a friend of mine who has seen him in Oregon, and he's a super nice guy. And so if I could maybe spend a day or two with Daryl and Arla, I might do that, just to go down there and see if I can hear or see anything. Be neat if I did. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Tony. Tony. Norlander Socks has got a big 30% sale going on this weekend. Norlander Socks, if you're going to buy socks for turkey season, for Mother's Day coming up, Father's Day, I would hop on Norlander Sock Company's website and buy them this weekend. 30% off. And I'm not doing a contest. They're just 30% off. So how about that? Oh, well, so far so good. I think Drake won.
Yeah.
And Iowa State won.
Yep, both men and women in that front.
That ladies, Iowa State ladies was a heck of a comeback. I actually watched that.
I unfortunately will admit that I saw 20 down and I went, you know what, I got to turn somewhere else. And when I can't, it's hard when you've seen something like that before and you just don't want to see the agony of that kind of defeat from your teams. But I really wish I would have stuck around. Crooks has been obviously one of the gems of the college basketball season in terms of women's. I know we talk a lot of Caitlin Clark, but gosh, I mean,
I like that, Kate.
Iowa State and Iowa have two of the, I think, premier players in the game right now.
Good morning, Chuck. Thank you, Bob Wright. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you, everybody. Yes, she did. Richard says she loves the spooky files. It's not spooky files. It's unknown files, Richard. Richard.
Don't run away from your feelings.
Don't run. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Yeah. Fat man in a little coat. Yeah, absolutely. Walleyes are spawning. I don't know what this weather is doing with the turkeys. I'm kind of, in a way, I'm kind of glad we got the cold weather because it's got. I would think the hens would be slowing down with the breeding right now because I don't know if those eggs are going to be viable. Now I could be wrong. That's why I was wanting to get a hold of Jim and ask him. But man, I tell you, if it was going to stay warm like it was, I was getting a little worried about fourth season in Iowa for turkey hunting. I'm telling you. 8 o'clock, we got Dave Bloom from JLM Shooter Supply and Crossroads. A little gun talk today at 8 o'clock. I'm looking forward to that. No Smoking Joe. You'll get to. I'm going to do. What did I tell him I was going to do? Oh, a Mr. Haney. I'm going to do a Mr. Haney from Green Acres commercial for Smoking Joe Smeltzer. Yeah. Mr. Douglas. Yeah.
I'm on board for that.
Yeah, I'm a little mystery. Because I think last time I did Foghorn Leghorn. And I go, if I can make fun of you for a minute and a half, Joe, I'll do it for you. That's fine. For the men's, it was good if you aren't from Kentucky. Yeah, I saw Kentucky, Bill. William, I saw they lost. Wisconsin lost too.
Hey, I'm now a big fan of Oakland. You know, I go Oakland, go Bears.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, Wisconsin. I listened to that game falling asleep last night. That was I couldn't believe they lost. Chris, you're right. That's going to shut the Morels down too for a little bit. Yeah. I know they're popping in Missouri already, though. They were. Hey, I got a nice card today. I walked in the studio and I got a little thank you card, and it is from our friend. Paula Cox, and she said, "Dear Outdoors Dan, wow, absolutely love the Iowa Wild hockey jersey. A great prize from a great show. Listen every Saturday morning and really enjoy your program. Again, thanks for the Golden Brett and Outdoors Dan made me very happy. P.S. No prizes for me for 30 days. When the listeners tell you that they're not eligible for 30 days for prizes when they win, you know you're doing your job. Paula, thank you, hon. I'll keep that. I really appreciate that. Always precious or treasure the thank you stuff. I got when Muzzy died, my friends up in northeast Iowa sent me I think it was a $10 or $15 check, and in honor of Muzzy, my yellow lab, to donate to a charity. And you know, I still have that hanging on the refrigerator. I won't cash it. It just means a lot to me that a listener would do that to me for me. You know. Good morning, Eric. Good to see you. So, all right. So walleyes are spawning. And Richard alluded to this. We got the Midwest Walleye Challenge. Give me a thumbs up if you know what the Midwest Walleye Challenge is on Facebook Live. If you don't know what it is, it was the Iowa Walleye Challenge, but now they've increased this to like 12, 13 states plus 2 provinces in Canada. So what you do is you go to your phone and you download the MyCatch app on your Google, your Android, or your iPhone. It's free to download, and then you can enter a 2-week contest no matter where you're fishing at. If, say, like Iowa, You can go on there now. You can sign up for $25 and you're eligible for cash prizes, or you can do the free category and just get gear and other stuff. You don't have to spend money. You don't. You can go fish rivers, lakes. It doesn't matter where you go. You just, whenever you catch a walleye, you take your bump board and you measure you show a picture of you measuring your walleye, and then you upload that picture to the website or to that app, and then that data goes right to our fisheries department. This is a really cool thing. These people that are in Canada that are running this, they're sharing all the analytical data with all of our fisheries across the country. So what is that going to do for us? One, it's going to give us more time to fish on the water and have fun, maybe win something. Two, you're going to help your fisheries biologists with a whole bunch of analytical data. So they're going to know what to stock, when to stock. It doesn't share where the numbers you're fishing. That doesn't go out there. So your secret spots still keep your secret spots. But I'm just telling you, this is a pretty cool thing. And it starts March 30th and runs through June 30th. I'm going to do it. Now, you know why I'm going to do it? If you go out and go fishing, good morning, William. Good morning, Scott, Bob, Richard. I would be happy to ask any questions about this. Yeah, Richard cleaned up, man. He won money and prizes and everything. Richard Grimes is on our Facebook live stream right now. Ask Richard. He'll tell you. This is not a gimmick, and you don't have to worry about this. This is totally safe. All right? Otherwise, I wouldn't promote it. I'm just telling you, it's really cool. It goes through June 30th. But you go, say like you go to Brushy Creek and go fishing, and you don't catch anything. That's okay. You just go to the app and you upload. You didn't catch anything. You still got a chance of winning some prizes. Is that not cool? As much as I get skunked, I'm going to take advantage of that. Trust me. Because if I can win for being having bad luck, I think that's awesome. I really do. It's the MyCatch app. Go check it out. And like I said, it really, really helps a lot of our DNRs. I'm going to have Jeff Kaposka, our DNR's fishery biometrician, or matrician, or however you say that. I'm going to have Jeff on again in a couple weeks, and we'll talk about that. So. Richard, heck yeah, fish anyway, not shoot for some free stuff. Well, I'm always good. If I get a chance to win some swag, Richard, I'm going to do that. I always give swag away. I would like to win something once in a while. I never win though.
I don't either.
I go to dinners and stuff, and I never win nothing. I can't remember the last time I won something. Crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see, 613 and some change. So. Turkeys are gobbling. I talked to Hilly down in Kansas. I'll probably start my turkey hunting trips in Kansas. The turkeys are separating up pretty good. It's been warmer and nicer down there. But they're definitely breeding, doing their thing. So I think first season's going to be pretty good here in Iowa or Missouri and Illinois, Kansas, Ohio, wherever you are in the Midwest. I don't know about Minnesota or Wisconsin. They're getting hammered with snow. So that's probably going to shut them down a while. I'm just guessing. Right, Andrew?
That's right.
What are you over there doing? He's over there fidgeting with his phone.
Making sure everything's working on the app.
Yeah. Oh, is the app working?
I had someone message me that they couldn't hear it on the app, but
you hear it?
All is good now. I got.
I think. Yeah. I hear they couldn't hear the app play.
No. Yeah. It was a phone issue on their end.
It was a phone issue on their end.
Yeah. Sometimes with apps. I know it sounds simple, but a simple refresh, even of your phone. So it's always good to always check that before you ask.
Yeah, you know what? And I got like 45 people emailing me screenshots this week for the secret listener contest.
Great.
It doesn't hurt to go in there and delete the app and then reapply it or just refresh it.
Yep. And that's what I was telling you.
Don't delete it. Refresh it.
Refresh it is always a good thing to do because sometimes it just gets caught in a loop.
You too, Jeff. Have a good weekend, buddy. Good morning, Gary. Water temps not cooperating. Yeah, they are pretty fired up in Oklahoma. Scotty, I believe that, buddy. I'm telling you, man. Turkeys are crazy right now. I can't wait. I'm so ready to go turkey hunting. So I'll be turkey hunting the 5th, 6th of April, somewhere in there. So it's going to be fun. Gonna be fun. Public invited to meet discussing campground renovations at Brushy Creek. I'll tell you what. Let me take a break. I'll tell you more about that when we come back. Oh, you know what? Before I break, so I need 2 more people. I got 3 people that have bought bait caddies. Baitcaddies.com. Okay, that's that really cool bait system that you can use ice fishing or open water fishing. Here's the deal. I said for the first 10 people that did this, I'm going to draw a winner. The winner is going to get a pair of Itasca hunting boots. And Weeby Knives saw what I was doing, and they jumped on and said that they're going to give away a fillet knife set, a couple different fillet knives that they make. So you buy a bait caddy for like $39, you got a chance of winning $140 worth of stuff. And right now there's only 3 people in the drawing. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to get this over and done with this weekend. I need just 2 more people to buy a bait caddy. Okay? Go to baitcaddy.com and email me a copy of the receipt. That's all you need to do. Just email me and say, hey, Dan, here's my receipt from Bait Caddy. It's outdoorsdan@mac.com. Outdoorsdan@mac.com. And as soon as I get 5 people to do that, I'm going to draw a winner. So I used mine twice and love it. I would really recommend it, Randy Munson says. There you go, Randy Munson. They're nice because you can put them in your live well. You can put them on side of the boat or your kayak. You can put, if you're bank fishing, throw them in there. Keeps your bait. It's clear. You can throw them in your live well and keeps your bait separated from your fish that you got in there. And it's all made in the U.S. Bob makes them in Minnesota, so you don't have to worry about them not going to hold up to whatever you're going to throw at them. They're good stuff, and that's why we promote them. Bait Caddy. Bait Caddy, CADDY.com. All right, I'll be right back. Good morning, Tim. Hey, Tim, thank you. Thank you for the partnership. I'm going to talk about that next.
Gear that will help us feel the bite better.
There you go, Jeff. I got my lifetime stuff.
When it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trika casting performance will give you up to 26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trika knows you work hard for your money.
There you go. It is good for leeches, Richard. And crayfish or shiners. It's good stuff. You know what, Richard? You should buy one for Anita Joe. That way she's got her own. He's sitting there. I bet he's muttering at me right now.
1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out.
It can't be pollen. It's too cold for pollen. I think it's just dusty in here.
Hello, this is Dave from the JLM Shooter
Board
Supply.
on demand, so it's got to be dusty.
Probably asbestos fumes coming off the.
We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting and We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearms.
What's everybody doing today?
Put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even.
I got to start packing for Kansas. Good morning, Chris. Happy birthday this week, buddy. Hey, there you go, Tim. That's awesome.
To gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331.
Nobody's fishing? It's cold out there, man. It's cold. Here anyway.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for
there you go, Tim.
years. They offer 24-hour
Lake of the Ozarks.
programs like the Peace of Mind plan,
Gotcha.
less than $15 a month. So if you want
Watching the rain fall. Is it raining, Chris? I'm sorry, buddy.
cooling for any of your
That's not good.
business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under
I
your
just
roof
hope we get
every
a
day.
really nice stretch of like 50, 60 degree days, nice and sunny, so the birds are fired up, and
At American Family Life Insurance,
get my turkey hunts done, and then I can start fishing.
is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good
Scotty's
knowing
checking
you can
raccoon traps and looking for mushrooms. There you go, Scott. Hey, Missouri, lower Missouri's popping, buddy. I had a guy send me a whole bucket of morels.
Agent at 515-964-7575.
I imagine you're probably down there with his temps.
American Family Life Insurance Company. 6,000 American.
Make sure you're watching those ticks. Those ticks are getting bad at a couple places. Limit tick. Wear your limit tick. I hate ticks. I hate them.
So before you head to your favorite fishing hole, head on over to purecrappie.com.
I fished all day yesterday for striper bass, 25 to 30 cold winds. That's cold, Chris. Did you catch any? Stripers, man. Chris is on the East Coast. And striper fishing, those are big fish.
Extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is
There you go.
very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable.
Yeah, I heard that, Jeff.
For various wind directions.
Wear your limit tick socks and pants and a shirt. You don't want to get that alpha-gala syndrome or Lyme disease, man. That stuff's not good.
Depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod.
20 seconds.
They're quiet and
We're coming back.
within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform.
Morning, Bill and Carrie.
You can even custom pick your setups with fourth arrow camera arms. If you're looking to
Oh, there you go, Dave.
season, check
Good
out
job.
ArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action. This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan.
You should get that My Catch app, Dave, and go catch some walleyes and see if you can win something. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good old US of A. So this weekend, I actually finalized this last night. I've gotten, over the last year and a half, I've gotten a lot of calls or emails from veterans groups because I speak about vets and stuff a lot. I am a vet, very honored to be a vet, even though I didn't do much in my service. I think the most dangerous thing I did in my service was eat SOS for breakfast and put moleskin on the Marines when I was chasing after them. So I was a Navy corpsman with the Marines out, and I was a field medic with the Marines. So it was great duty, man. I miss riding in the helicopters. That was one of my favorite things, but it was good duty. But anyway, long story short, so I get a lot of people reaching out wanting me to do donations and stuff. And listen, I wish I could help everybody. Andrew and I talk about this a lot. I actually own the show. ESPN does not pay me to do this show. When I was over at WHO, they didn't pay me to do the show. I own the show. I have to pay I have to buy the time. I've got to take care of all the prizes, the partnerships, everything. And it's expensive to put a weekly show on, but I'm very honored to get to do it. And the problem is I just don't have a big operating budget I'm not the Tonight Show. I wish I was. If I was, I'd do help everybody if I had that kind of a budget, but I just don't. So I got wind of this group called Mo Vets Outdoors last year. My buddy that does the show with me, you're welcome. Yeah, Tim, it was my honor. Trust me. So my buddy Dan Brellers, who has been doing the Sunday night show with me in St. Louis on the Big 550 down there. Dan's been doing that radio show with me for 26 years, and we've been on the air forever down there, and he actually got invited by Anthony Larson, who's one of the board members from Movet Outdoors last year. I think it was to go on a dove hunt and a waterfowl hunt. Dan's a big waterfowl guy, and he loves to go dove hunting. So Dan was telling me how organized these guys are and how they're doing all this stuff, and they're doing fishing tournaments for vets. They're doing all these different hunts, and They're going to be building an archery range, and you know me, I love bow hunting and shooting a bow, so my radar went up a little bit. And long story short, I had Anthony on as a guest last year for half an hour or so, and I was very impressed with what they're doing and their passion and their focus on veterans issues and trying to make sure that they're servicing vets and giving them some a quality of life experience and help them with PTSD and other issues that a lot of vets suffer from. So I've watched them grow. I've watched them grow over the last year, and they're building a lodge right now. Anthony just got through putting in an archery range, and they've got a lot of plans, and they're going to be taking vets from all over the country out on these hunting, fishing, other excursions. And I called Anthony up and I said, hey, you know, I'm going to just nip this in the bud, and I want to find one group that I can partner with, that I can continue my mission and still help vets, and you know, just have a good relationship with an organization that I know is doing some good things, and I can feel safe and secure about sending listeners there, or if I got a vet that reaches out and they're looking for someone that they can go and do an experience with. I just want that kind of a partnership. So Anthony and I talked for a while, and long story short, he talked to all the board, and he called me last night, and we are now going to be very honored to be partnering with Missouri Mo Vet Outdoors. Did I say that right, Andrew?
I'll give you credit. It was a try. It was a good try.
Well, I'm saying that right?
Yeah, no.
Mo Vet Outdoors, right?
Yeah, just confidence.
It's Mo Vet Outdoors. Tim, am I saying that right? Because I got Tim on here. He's headed to MVOV event as you are speaking. Tim, it's Mo Vets Outdoors, right? Yeah. Go look them up on Facebook. But anyway, we're gonna be promoting them. You'll hear about them every week on the show starting in April. We're going to have Anthony and some of the other board members on the show throughout the year as guests. And if you're a vet in Iowa and you're looking for some place to go experience some outdoor stuff, I want you to go on Facebook and go like Mo Vet Outdoors. And yes, sir. Thank you, Tim. And then that way you can start. And when I talked to Anthony about this, I said, listen, I'm going to reach out to some of my partners, my other partners, like Gearhead Archery and Fletch, Gamehide, Sportsman's Warehouse, and some of the and see if we can't do like codes for anybody that becomes. What did Anthony tell me? Hey Joey, how's it going, buddy? I think he said they call them grinders. Team members, they call them grinders. I think that's what he said. I said, well, you know, if someone becomes a team person or a team member, you know, I want to be able to put something there, or put something where they can, if they want a bow, Gearhead will give them 25-30% off a bow, or Gamehide will give them 20% off, or Fletch if they need veins or adhesive or lit knocks or whatever, they can get 20% off, or fan lock from like Velvet Antler Technologies, you know, get 15 or 20% off. So Anthony said that would be awesome if we could do that, and I said, well, I picked up the phone and I called Skippy at Gearhead, and Skip is going to help them out. And I just think that's one of the neatest things. Grinders, they are the workhorses. Thank you, Tim. I just think it's a good thing. That way, you know, people are getting an experience. They're supporting that organization, and they're getting something back for that. They're getting, you know, stuff that they normally would buy anyway. For the handicap or disabled veterans that go on these things, Gearhead bows are awesome for that, because they're 24 inches long or 20 inches long, axle to axle. So if you got somebody that is in a track chair or whatever, you know, a longer axle bow, they're going to have trouble drawing that bow, where if a Gearhead, that's money. That's going to work great. And Skip's crossbows are just geared. I hate to say it that way. Geared. You see what I did there? They're geared for that as well. So this is going to be a lot of fun. They got a lot of neat events coming up. So we're going to be telling you about that. Again, Andrew and I are very honored to be partnered with Mo Vets Outdoors. And we'll be talking about them on this show, on Wednesday's show. We'll have them on throughout the year a couple times, and then on Sunday night on the Big 550 as well. So stand by and be prepared for some awesome stuff. So to Anthony and all the board members, thank you for trusting us to help communicate about your organization around the country. And we look forward to the partnership. So there you go. What do you think, Andrew?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, there you go.
That's the goal, right?
That's the goal. Public invited to a meeting discussing campground renovations at Brushy Creek. The Iowa Department of Natural Resources will host an open house on April 9th to discuss upcoming campground improvements at Brushy Creek. The meeting is scheduled from 6:30 to 8:30 at the Iowa DNR Prairie Resource Center at Brushy Creek Road, and staff can be on hand to answer your questions. The DNR is planning to make the campground improvements to the north equestrian campground, beach compound, and south equestrian campground. Proposed improvements include 50 amp electrical service, new water lines, full hookup campsites, and other layout design improvements, including the parking lot. So go check that out. Good morning, John. How you doing this morning, buddy? Good to see you. You're welcome, Tim. Charlie Monday. Good morning, Dan, from the Collegiate Shotgun National Championship in San Antonio. Thank you, veterans. What we get to do, what we do because of you. Charlie Monday, I love you even more, buddy. Charlie's my buddy over there at Grandview University. Go Vikes! And then we're a very honored partner with them as well to promote their trap shooting and their archery organizations over there. And we got a new show on the app, on the Outdoor Call Radio app, every Monday. Shot Talk. That's the teams over there at Grandview University's new show. Check that out every Monday. It's on several times, and we appreciate those guys very much. Charlie, love you, buddy. All right, let me take a quick break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years.
Man, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go thump some birds.
RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SM horse trailers.
What'd you say, Andrew?
Rodeo and horse lovers.
Oh, you know me.
I'm ready.
Full service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full service parts department for anything you might need.
Trivia today. I got a guided field knife sharpener. I got one of these in my pack or my tackle box everywhere I go. This is money. We're going to give one of those away today. I should be getting my Outdoor Call Radio Grizzly mugs, so we'll have a couple of those to give away here pretty soon too.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines.
Hey Charlie, how's the food out there? I heard the food's phenomenal down in San Antonio. You lucky dog.
For over 19 years, a Pet Stop system.
You ever been to San Antonio, Texas?
Not for a long time.
You like Mexican? They got that river system thing. The restaurants on the river. That's amazing. Ready for the snow to take off. Ready to slap some turkeys in the face. There you go, John. Morning, Pete. Pete the Donut Ariotti there.
Or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Raven approved.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services.
Old Raven.
In West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa.
That dog's a mess, man.
I see it every day. People dealing with
Jenny goes, why don't you take that dog to work with you in the morning? I said, I'm not going to bring that dog in the studio. Can you imagine Raven in here?
No.
He'd have stuff tore all over the place.
You wouldn't be able to plug your stuff.
I wouldn't be able to plug my laptop in to do this. No. That dog's 100 pounds of mess, man.
Straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be
Can't have it. This is the China shop.
Yeah.
She's the bull.
Hey, I finally got Dr. Jeff Muldrum. I'm sorry. If you are a Bigfoot fan, this is the guy from Idaho State University that is an accredited college professor. He's an anthropology professor, and he thinks Bigfoot's real. He said that these tracks from the 50s and 60s, there's no way that anybody could have faked those. They didn't have the technology or the anatomical knowledge to do the way some of these tracks are that they found in the middle of nowhere. So he finally got back to me. I'm going to have him on an Unknown File show before I break for the turkey season, sometime in April. So I'm looking forward to that. I've been trying to get him on for almost 2 years. That's going to be a great show.
Yeah, it is.
He's a super nice guy from what I understand, too. So that takes, that takes some cojones to be a regular accredited professor and to say that he thinks. You imagine how much guff he gets from the other people in universities around. I don't know. I can't say it's real. I can't say it's not, but something's out there goofing around. I know it's not Larry McCoy.
Let's talk about a story.
Hey, I talked to Larry once this week. I don't know what's up with him lately, man. I used to talk to him like every day, and he never calls me.
Busy.
He's busy. Shouldn't be too busy for your buddy. Morning, Rick.
It's amazing hearing
Maybe it's like not doing. Maybe he's under the weather.
That's all right. I'll see him in Kansas. I'll bug the crap out of him in Kansas.
You should.
Oh, I will. Yeah. I'll wake him up at 2 in the morning. Larry, tell me a story. Yeah, I go to bed early when I'm in camp. I'm in bed by 9:30. I used to stay up until 12 o'clock BSing with everybody. Those days are over. If I got to get up at 4 o'clock, I'm in bed by 9:30.
Please check them out online at reveltondistillery.com or visit.
I was up at 4 this morning anyway. It doesn't matter. I can't sleep.
Sit back and unwind. Well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
That's going to be an awesome show. It is, Chris. I can't wait to have him on. That's going to be pretty cool. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. All right, so I need to ask everybody while I got you on here, and if you want to call in and talk to Andrew, or if you don't want to come on the air, you could just tell Andrew what your opinion is on this. So we partnered with Gearhead Archery, right? So I've got a deal going on because a lot of folks have never heard of Gearhead Archery, and they've been around for several years. Great bows. I would not have partnered with them if they weren't a top-notch archery bow. And Skippy, the owner, and we've been best friends for over 20 years, and they have some of the highest customer satisfaction ratings in the industry. I mean, people that buy them love them. So I did a thing out at Archery Field and Sports. I said for the first 10 people that come out and buy a Gearhead at Archery Field and Sports through Mark, they're going to get like $300 off the bow. And then for the first 4 people, I'm going to give them a Tacticam Reveal X Pro camera, okay? And then out of the 10, I'm going to give away a $1,400 turkey hunt. I said $1,600 the other day. It's actually $1,400 to Slim Knox County Whitetails for 2025, a 3-day fully guided turkey hunt. Well, Mark's been in Newfoundland or Greenland, one of the two, and he's been out of the country, but I don't think anybody's went out there to order a bow yet. So I need to know, I've got that hunt from that turkey hunt for next year, and then I've got 2 archery whitetail hunts to give away for next year. One out to Chris's place in Missouri, which is an over-the-counter tag, and that's going to be your food, your lodging, your hunt. That's a $4,000 hunt, okay? I've got that to give away for next year, and then Donovan, my buddy in Kansas, the world-famous, soon-to-be Hall of Famer, he's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame for outfitting, is going to, he gave me a late-season archery hunt to Kansas for 2025, or until you draw. So that's $10,000 in deer hunts. I'm headed to Knox County next month. There you go, John. Chris and Annette are just awesome people, John. If you haven't met them yet, you're going to love them. So here's what I'm asking. If that turkey hunt is not enough to get you, now to me, that would have got me off the couch and went and I would have bought. If I was going to get a new bow, that would have got me going anyway. If I'd known I was going to save $300 if I was one of the first 4 people to know I was going to get a $150 trail camera and a chance at a $1,400 hunt, that would have been good. So if that doesn't get you excited, I want to know about it, okay? If you don't think that's an awesome deal, I mean, I can take the turkey hunt off and do something else to give that away. Because if we're going to give that away, I thought about maybe doing a spring and fall hunting package where a winner might win a turkey hunt and a deer hunt. That'd be like $9,000 in hunts. I thought about doing that. I need to know what's going to get you excited and get you either calling Mark at Archery Field and Sports, because you can do this over the phone. You don't have to live in Iowa to do this. You can do this from over the country. I want to know what's going to get you to buy a Gearhead, because that's my job. My job is to inform and educate people about Gearhead Archery is the most adjustable bow out there. It's a great hunting bow. It's a great target bow, and they make one of the best crossbows in the country. What is going to get you fired up? Should I leave it like it is? Should I try to do something else? Or maybe should I do the trail cameras and maybe give away a HR 500 Ozonics ozone generator with a remote control? That's like $300 or $400 right there. I don't care. Whatever it takes to get you guys fired up, I'll do. But I thought that turkey hunt deal was a good deal. So I need to know. You can call. You can tell me here on Facebook Live. You know, you tell me what you think. Should I leave it like it is? Should I switch it up and do something different? Because one of those deer hunts this fall, we're going to do a doe hunting contest where if you go out and you shoot a doe and you tag or you do the recovery, I'm going to have you FaceTime Skip at Gearhead and do the recovery, and then we're gonna give away one of those deer hunts to someone that does that. I can't imagine more than 30, 40 people doing that. So your odds of winning a $5,000 hunt is going to be pretty good. So that's one of the things we're going to do, and we'll talk more about that in June or July or August when we get closer to hunting season. But I'm just asking, folks, what do you want me to do? Because I'm going to leave it up to you, but I need to know, because if someone goes and buys a bow this week, I can't change it because that wouldn't be fair to them. So I'm going to check in with Mark, and if we don't have a Gearhead sold by next week or on order, then I might change the contest up. Andrew, you're my witness. I said this on national radio.
Amen to that.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. Nobody's saying nothing. Nobody. It's okay. I want your input. If I didn't want it, I wouldn't ask.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, 642. We got the big, the iCubs game. Oh, secret listener contest winner of the week. And thank you for everybody that sent me a screenshot. If you're just tuning in for the first time and you don't know what I'm talking about. So we got the Outdoor Call Radio app. That's the app I started 2 years ago. Has it been 2 years or going on 3?
It's going on 3.
Going on 3 already? Wow, well, 3 years already.
Yeah.
So we actually own our own radio station now. It's called the Outdoor Call Radio. It's an online radio station. So you just go on your phone, whether you got an Android or an iPhone, and you go to your app store and you put in the Outdoor Call Radio, and it'll pop up. It's free to download. It's free to listen.
And you can do it on your computer as well. Either of those.
Yeah, if you go to the outdoorcallradio.com, that's the website. You can actually listen on the homepage. There's a player there. You don't have to download anything. You can just listen online. So, but where was I going with this?
I don't know.
I got too many things in my mind right now.
I mean, the secret listener.
Oh, the secret listener. Yeah. So, thank you, Andrew.
Yes.
That's why I pay him every week. So every Monday through Friday, if you're listening to the app, when a show comes on, their logo is on the app. It tells you what's playing. All you got to do is just take a screenshot of that with your phone. You hit your 2 side buttons, and it shows you what's on the screen. And if you email that to me, outdoorsdan@mac.com, outdoorsdan@mac.com, I put you in a drawing, and then on Saturday mornings, I go through and I do a random number generator of how many people were on there. And that could be, it was 1 through 45, and I did it like five. I flipped. I got a little die, and it was 6 times today. So I hit that 6 times, and that's who won. So the winner, this week's winner of the secret listener contest is Ryan Mauser, Mausser. I don't know where he's from yet because he hasn't emailed me back, but Ryan's this week's winner. So there you go. Give away a dinner date with the legendary Squatch McCoy. I can't do that. I can't. You ever seen Larry eat, Chris? It's not pretty. I don't want to traumatize anybody. Yeah, he makes fun of my turkey calling and my hunting ability, so I'm going to make fun of him and his eating ability. Larry McCoy, everybody. I love Larry. Yeah. So, all right. Well, let me know what you want me to do on that stuff. So, because you're going to want to get a Gearhead this year. If you're buying a new bow, you're going to want to look at Gearhead because you're going to have a chance this fall to win some amazing stuff if you're shooting a Gearhead. I will just tell you that. I'll give you a hint. One of the prizes is going to be a Dave Smith deer decoy. It's like a $400 decoy. Ooh, and the only way you're going to win is if you're shooting a Gearhead.
That's right.
Yeah. Sorry to do that to everybody. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. 646 and some change. So we are still going to do a turkey hunt video contest with a Tacticam. I've got other prizes for that. Just so you send me a 30-second or 60-second clip of your hunt. And I'm going to I'll do a weekly or bi-weekly drawing. Let's do it every 2 weeks. And then we'll give away, I got some decoys and I got some Tacticam cameras and some other stuff we're going to give away for that. So that's going to be kind of nice. So, all right. Let me take a break and I'm going to tell you about the iCubs Day coming up on May 10th when we come back. Hey, did you know I gave away 8 tickets for the Iowa Wild yesterday?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that, and that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Let's get out there, support the Wild.
Yeah. Yeah. I gave away 2 4-packs. All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you like to go fishing, or have you ever been back trolling?
Oh, I've been back trolling.
Trolling. Dan is back to trolling.
Wave whackers has been the choice for anglers on
See, there you go.
all sorts of boats to help keep
Give me
waves
another
and
idea for a song spin-off.
their fishing buddies
Do what?
while back
Another song spin-off?
Oh, you mean a parody?
Yeah.
Trolling, trolling, trolling. Got that boat back trolling. Trolling, trolling, trolling that weed line. I got walleye and sauger. They're following my lure. We're gonna net one real fine. Head 'em up, move 'em out. Head 'em up, move 'em out. Jig 'em up on the bottom.
That was good. Man, I swear. Get out there, get like a 10 to 15 song deal, put it out there.
If I could play an instrument, or if I had some buddies that were musicians, I would do it. But I can't do that. I can't.
You got it, Dan. In the end, it's a parody.
I can see clearly now, my bobber's gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
I can see clearly now that fish is on.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Got this.
Axes, and even kitchen knives. The workshop knife and tool sharpener does
Come on, folks. What do you want me to do? Everybody's looking at me. Oh. Keep it like it is. Do the turkey hunt. Well, I'll keep it like it is, but I was thinking we were going to change it. If we don't have an order by next Saturday, I'm changing it. I'm just telling you right now because I'm getting impatient. Boy, I got a Pivot 30 coming that is amazing. It's outdoor green, Realtree green, and that's gonna be a sweet shooting bow, man. I got my Pivot, my B series camo, my Predator camo one, but that outdoor green, man, that's gonna be a beautiful bow. Yep, I'm shooting a 30-inch axle, Steve.
All you have to do is find the event in your state or province. So once you're all signed up, fish any lake.
I need to change the spot.
They're in an echoey.
Yeah, they're kind of a teeny.
You know what the best part is, Scotty?
don't know. I don't think they need it. The mic was not on. It sounds like it's coming through the computer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. There's some feed. It sounds like there's some feedback. Yeah.
Make sure not to miss out on this amazing opportunity. Sign up today.
Hey, I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender.
Crappies and walleyes and turkeys and mushrooms.
There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought. Bring on the
And I'll be honest with you, it's mostly walleye and turkey going through my brain right now.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get
Where'd that
to
come
Archery
from?
Field and Sports.
Got lint in my beard. See that?
Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and
Last
Bear.
30
plus
seconds,
all
and
the
we
top
will
extras
be
and
in.
accessories
30
you'll ever
seconds.
need. Mark and his
She
staff
is
are trained on
correct.
all the latest tuning
And then all we have is a
techniques,
57
and our experts at
50
personally
break
fitting you
in
to
the hour.
bow you want. They
I
also
want to give away.
have
We'll give away that sharpener next hour, in the 8 o'clock hour.
8 o'clock.
personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons. That'll help you build your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56.
John, have you been to Knox County before?
Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week.
They got an 11,000 square foot lodge. I might try to sneak down there and hunt this year too, film a hunt. Well, good morning, Roop. Welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Fondly watched by Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls in Pennsylvania.
There's a lot going on in that.
And that Rupert's? Well, we call him Roop. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, that's what everybody called him at the Deer Classic. Hey, Roop. See, I always called him Todd or Buddy.
That is kind of a cool name.
Yep.
Hey, Roop.
Hey, Roop. Yeah. Hey, Roop.
Who let the dogs out?
Roop. Who let the dog? Yeah, there you go.
You know,
Yeah,
there's a lot of ways you can go with that.
Yeah,
So I think if you could have a nickname, that's a cool one.
So the I didn't tell about the iCubs Day, did I?
Well, you briefly mentioned it and then went all over the board.
See, I told you, I squirrel. I went. Todd Rupert got me messed up again. Thanks, Todd Ruppy. So May 10th, I will be at the Principal Park. We're the home of the Iowa Cubs. That's the Chicago Cubs AAA team. I will be your humble host for the Outdoors Day. First 1,000 fans through the doors are going to get a dry bag presented by the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. 500 red, 500 blue. They're also going to get a new paddle safe brochure, and they're also going to be doing fireworks. Tickets are $11. $4 of that goes back to the Iowa Hunter Education Instructor Association. Thank you for the Cubs for doing that. I'm going to be giving away a Grizzly cooler, a 75-quart cooler. I've got an Outdoors Dan gear pack, and maybe I might give away a Gearhead bow. I don't know. I don't know. People starting to get me upset a little bit. I might just keep it for myself. You know, I might do it if you come and show me your bow hunting picture. Instead of letting everybody draw for it, here's what I'm going to do. If we do that, if you come by the booth and show me a picture of you bow hunting, I'm going to let you put in for a bow. That's the only way you're going to get a chance to register for it. Because I want it to go to a bow hunter. Right? I don't want it to be on eBay the next week.
Exactly.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, it's already 7:54.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
I'm glad you said 7:54 this time.
Well, one clock says 6:54, and then the other clock says 7:54. Fishery report brought to you this week by our friends at Tracka Fishing, Bait Caddy, and Bojangle Baits. Blackhawk Lake, bluegills are fair, walleye are fair, Brushy Creek, bluegill are fair, yellow perch and crappie are fair. Clear Lake, black crappie are slow, channel catfish are slow, yellow perch are fair. Big Hollow Lake, channel catfish bite is fair. Lake McBride, the crappie are fair. Walleyes are slow. Wipers are fair. Big Creek, the walleye are slow. 12-mile, black crappie are fair. There you go. There's your fishing report for the week. Todd, are you still there, Todd? Todd? Turkeys, mushrooms, and antlers. Yeah, the shed hunting. I've only found one shed this year. It's been kind of cruddy for me. Me and Raven's doing bad. Rupee, are you still there, Roop? What's today? Today's Saturday? He's probably working. He gets Thursday and Friday off. And he doesn't get Saturdays off. Yes, sir. Oh, there he is. Hey, Roop, what did we say about those turkey calls? Were you going to send me some calls for me to use on those promotions, or am I just going to give them out and send you the address and everything to ship them? You remember? Can you remind me what we talked about on that, or what we decided? Sorry. I know I asked him to send me some stuff. He said,
he's going above and beyond here.
Well, I wanted to give out a couple calls before turkey started.
He's trying to relax and listen to the show.
No, he's
at work.
He's at work.
He's trying to relax and do.
He's probably shuttling. Is what he's doing. Rip, what are we doing? Oh, he said I will send to you. All right, thank you, Roop. So I will have some Rupert's Roost in Peace turkey calls coming, and I will try to give those away here in the next. I promise you, I'll give one away next Saturday.
I mean,
even if I got to take it out of my stash bag. So
you get one of these,
and then I'll just replace it with one of the ones coming. So, yeah. But I want to give at least one or two of those away before we start turkey hunting.
Oh, let's do it.
Because if you're not going after them with a Rupert's Roost in Peace turkey calls,
then what are you doing?
You're not going at them the right way.
Not at all.
No. Well,
Come on.
When you fire that thing off, when you take that striker on that call and you make that little yelper oval, that turkey's going to fire back and say, that's a Rupert Roost in Peace turkey call.
That's like a magnet.
I'm telling you. It's amazing how they know that.
I say, hey, makes everything a lot easier.
See, I think Todd's slogan should be Rupert's Roost in Peace turkey calls, even Outdoors Dan can sound like a turkey with our call.
Amen to that.
See, I think that's a winner right there. I thought you guys were sending me some calls. Andrew, you're on fire, buddy. Todd said you're on fire.
Thanks, Todd.
Yeah, there you go.
I aim to please.
All right, I got to go. I'll be back. We're going to have gun talk next with our buddy Dave from JLM and Crossroads. And then we got more stuff. And then I got that trivia to do. And I'm not done yet. I got other stuff to talk about. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Thanks, Roop. I forgot my phone, so if anybody's trying to text me, it's at home. I can't believe I left the house without my phone. I'm telling you, I'm losing it.
Losing it, man.
I thought I lost my wallet at the Deer Classic, so I bought me an AirTag wallet, so I will never lose my wallet again. Huh?
Find it?
I found it. Yeah,
Where was it?
It was in like a secret pocket in one of my bags.
You forgot that you.
I forgot that I put it in there. I got it I got the Deer Classic at 6 in the morning, 6:15 or whatever. So I took my keys and my wallet, and I just didn't want it laying there, and I put it in my bag, but it must have fell in that pocket. And I'm looking all over for my wallet for like 4 hours. I'm upset because I thought I lost my wallet walking in. So that ain't gonna happen to this dummy again. I bought one of them. I just bought it. This is awesome because I know where this is. It's amazing. I can take my phone out and I can hit my compass, and it shows me exactly where that wallet is. No more lost wallets for this boy.
Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bet It Up.
Technology's amazing.
Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes.
Well, no, that's all right, Todd. I wasn't trying to rush you, buddy. I couldn't remember what we said, pal.
It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check
Crazy.
out what they have to offer.
Hey, voicemail. I'll give him a call here again.
Apparel, field staff.
Well, I can't text him because I don't have my stupid
Want to be
phone.
more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt,
Let's
join
get in
your
here and I'll
whitetail
just
family
call him
today.
after.
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN. Des Moines sports leader. And that was gone! A Des Moines radio group station.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery. Have you taken a look at Gearhead yet? It is one of the most adjustable bows on the market. Gearheadarchery.com. If you are a saddle hunter or if you like hunting off the ground, I encourage you to look at the Disruptor 24 or the 20 or the Carbon 24 or 20. Those bows are perfect for saddle hunting. Or if you're hunting off the ground a lot, those things shoot phenomenally. They're fast, they're quiet, and very accurate. If you're an elk hunter, I would look at the Carbon 24, 2.5 pounds, and that's bare bow. I'm talking about something you can put in your pack and run all over those mountains, and it's not going to wear you out. I'm shooting the B30 right now. Fast, accurate, quiet. I'm able to draw more weight with that bow than I have any other bow I've ever shot. It's amazing. I don't know how Skip does it. And the new Pivot series, I've got a Pivot 30 coming out, and as soon as I get it, I'll show you. But that bow is even easier to draw than the B series. I'm just telling you right now, it's one of the best bow companies out there. They stand behind their products. When you call, you're talking to the owner. And Skip will do everything he can to make sure you're happy with your bow. And what more could you ask for, folks? Gearheadarchery.com. Tell him I sent you. All right, we're going to head over to the phones. You need an AirTag phone. No, Gary, I was taking care of Raven this morning, and I was in a hurry, and I know where it is. It's on the counter. Let's head over to the phones and talk to my buddy, Mr. Dave. I've got Guns for Arms Bloom from JLM and Crossroads.
How are you?
How you doing there, Guns?
I'm good. Thanks.
That's my new nickname for you, Guns.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's nice to have a sponsor that looks like Arnold. What are you doing today?
No, you're going to give everybody the wrong impression. They're going to see me. They're going to be like, "Oh man, you're small."
Well, I'm not saying you're. I'm just telling you right now. I wish I was in as good a shape as you are. I'm just telling you. Hey, where you at? Are you home? Are you playing this weekend? What are you doing?
No, I'm actually up in Dubuque hanging out with some friends. So I went up to the northeast part of the state.
Oh, there you go. Boy, that's pretty up there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
So you took over as the owner, operator, and CEO of Crossroads. What has that been, a month now?
Yeah, mid-January we closed on that deal.
How's that going? I actually went over and talked to the managers and everything and shot that Glock 20 10 millimeter I bought from you.
Yep.
And I mean, everybody's so nice over there.
Yeah, it's been great. It's a big operation. They have a lot going on. That's the thing that's been most interesting to me, is I just didn't realize how many things they have going on besides just people coming in and shooting. I mean, there's classes, there's groups that come in and use. I mean, they got a cowboy shooting group that comes in on like Saturday and Sunday morning and does their little 3-gun shoots, and there's just so much stuff going on there that it's really interesting. It's a really neat family.
Hey, I got a question for you. Now, I traded in my 9 mils when I bought my 10 mil, and I bought my 44 mag from you. But I'm thinking I need a smaller. I'm just telling you right now, Dave. That Glock 20 is a tack driver, man. I love that gun. That's the most accurate gun I've ever had.
They're great. They're a great gun.
They're a great gun, but it's a little heavy for carrying. Do they make a smaller 10 mil for carrying, or is it going to be too much of a round for that small of a frame?
Yeah, they have to use their largest frame to handle the pressure that a 10 mil cartridge produces. So you're never going to get one as small as like a 43 or a 48. They're all going to be big and heavy. Now, they make them with shorter barrels, but not a smaller frame.
Okay. All right. I actually got people listening to us in Aruba right now. Roger Wild and the Godfather are in Aruba watching the show. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. How about that, Dave? We're talking about your business in Aruba.
Yeah, I wish I was on a beach in Aruba. That sounds like a nice place to be this morning.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I thought about coming in and talking to Dallas. Oh, hey, by the way, May 10th, when I'm out at the iCups, I've still got a bunch of $25 off JLM Shooter Supply gun certificates. So if you come by the booth and you want one, I will hand you a card, and you can take that in and get $25 off a gun purchase, courtesy of Dallas and Dave. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should. Go. I hate to go back to a 9mm again, but I guess that's my only option, huh?
Well, it's not your only option, but it's the best option.
Yeah. But I can't confuse the two rounds from a 10mm to a 9mm by accident, can I?
Not even close.
Okay. All right. You know how I am, Dave. I don't know.
No, yeah, I mean, there's so many great options on the 9mm small carry guns.
Yeah.
That I'm telling you, it's the golden age right now of handguns, because there's just so many that are made so well that you almost can't go wrong. I mean, the top 4 or 5 manufacturers that are out there, their quality level, their ability to put out a good gun that does exactly what you need it to do, they're all doing a great job. And then you're picking out aesthetic details. Because it used to be you picked out a gun because, man, this gun actually shoots. Well, now that's not true anymore. You pick this gun out, I like how the sights look, or I like how the handle feels, because that's the main difference, is the aesthetic stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I know one thing. I've been carrying my 44, my Smith. That's Smith, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
69.
Yeah, that's 69, and that's not too bad. I mean, it's a little bit lighter than my Glock 20.
Yeah, well, it depends. I mean, if you're going to carry with a big holster and a chest harness, yeah, then you can carry any size gun you want to. But most people, when they're taking the missus out for dinner, are not interested in a big chest holster.
No,
that's when we get back to the little guns.
I got a vest that actually has a side sleeve for your firearm.
Yeah.
I've been keeping it in that.
Yep. Until July comes.
Yeah, that's what I haven't figured out. What am I going to do? But see, I hate to say it on public radio, but I quit wearing belts like 2 years ago because I've got Hank Hill syndrome, Dave. I have lost my back end. So I wear these really cool internal suspenders. So because Larry and Ryan and them guys kept yelling at me to pull my pants up all the time because I was running through the cornfields and my pants were falling down. So I started wearing those hiker suspenders, and I haven't had an issue. But it's hard to wear an in the pants holster if you don't have a belt on.
That is true.
So I'm kind of at a quandary, Dave.
Well, what I do in the summertime is I carry a little J-frame revolver from Smith because it'll go into my pocket.
Oh, there you go. All right.
And that's how I get around it, because in the summertime, like if I'm wearing shorts and I don't have a belt on, which I agree, most guns that you put a holster on, you need to have a belt. But
right.
Every time I'm wearing a pair of shorts, I just put a J-frame in my pocket, and man, it is perfect. They're super light. They make an airweight one that you can't feel in your pocket. It's that light.
And what caliber are those?
38 special.
Okay, well, I got a 30. I think I got a Ruger LCR 38 still at home too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to
similar concept.
Yeah, I'll have to come and check one of those out. So,
yep.
So
you can get them with that are hammerless. So when you go to pull it out of your pocket, nothing is catching on your pants or your shorts.
Oh, I like that. Well, I hate to say it, folks, but I mean, in the times that we are at right now, everybody should be able to protect themselves, because the response times when you need help is not good. And I'm not disparaging our law enforcement at all. God bless our police officers and first responders, but the numbers just aren't there. I mean, I called. We had something happen at the house. It was 45 minutes before somebody showed up. You got to be able to protect you and your family. And I will not go anywhere unless I can protect whoever I'm with. And I just think that's our responsibility, Dave.
I couldn't agree more.
And I think that's as nice as I can say it. So that's me talking, absolutely. Not you, Guns. Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that's me talking, not you.
No, and I appreciate that.
No, that's all right. So, what's going now? What do you have going on at Crossroads? Do you have anything planned for the spring?
Yeah, so one of the things that we're super excited about at Crossroads is the membership. You can become a member there, and when you're a member there, you get a whole lot of extra benefits. Like your lane is paid for, you get free targets, you get discounts off of the ammo, you get discounts off the gun. There's certain days where we'll open up early for members to come shoot, where the general public can't come shoot. And so we really see that as an area at the shop there where we can improve people's experience, because as a member, your experience just gets that much better. And so one of the things that we're talking about doing is trying to find a way to help people to really see the benefits of the membership, to lay that out for them so they can determine if that's a good fit for them for a number of times. Obviously, if you're going to shoot 2 times a year, membership doesn't make sense. But just like going to the gym, man, I really need to get in the gym. I need to be disciplined. I need to be consistent, because when I go out with my family, I want to make sure that I know how to handle my gun and I know how to hit the target. Well, guess what? Just like working out, you don't get in shape by working out twice a year. You don't get proficient at shooting a gun by shooting it twice a year. You need to shoot it on a regular basis. And having a membership gives you kind of that motivation, that ability to say, look, I've already paid my monthly due. I'm going in. Yep, I'm in there. I'm in there twice this month. I'm in twice next month. I'm in 3 times a month after that. And then you can bring in a guest. I tell you, some of my favorite times at the range have been shooting with my kids. Just watching them enjoy and have success and get to know and understand how to use a gun and how dangerous it is, but also that it's just a tool, and there's nothing scary about it in the right hands with somebody who knows what they're doing. And so I've taken all of my kids to the range, and some of their friends, and it's a lot of fun. So one of the things we're going to be really pushing at Crossroads is just making sure to get that information out there. We're not pushing sales when we're not trying to sell anybody on, hey, you need to do this. It's more of, hey, here's what's available to you. If this makes sense for your situation.
You know what I just remembered I had in my wallet? I've got a free shooting pass to Crossroads.
You bought a gun from me at JLS.
Yeah, you know what? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this away. This is good for weekdays for one person. If you haven't won anything in the last 30 days and you want to go shoot over at Crossroads over in Johnston, call Andrew, 244-1350, 244-1350. First person that can tell Andrew what my nickname for Dave is, I will give you this pass. See how you're paying attention this morning. How's that, Dave?
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. We love giving away free passes, because once people experience it, man, it's really cool. This is really nice. And the Crossroads facility, if people haven't been there, super clean, super nice, easy to navigate. It's easy to know how to get to the range, how to operate at the range. All those things are fairly straightforward, and so it's not an intimidating experience like some people might think of.
Well, no, we
have lots of staff. We have lots of staff who would be more than happy to walk you through every step of it, even helping you with your gun. If you come in, man, I haven't shot this gun many times.
Yeah,
remind me how to take care of it, how to load it, how to point it.
Yeah, there's like 17 lanes there, and I think this is like $30-40, isn't it?
Oh yeah. No, well, it depends, but the day range is $25.
Okay.
The lane fee.
Well, that's good. What are wait times on suppressors now? Ken wants to know.
So here's an interesting thing on suppressors. In the past, they've gone anywhere from 6 months to 18 months to anywhere in between. Well, in the last 6 months, a number of states have filed lawsuits against the ATF for how long it takes for a suppressor. The states are like, this is ridiculous. No one should have to wait this long for administrative work. So they start suing the ATF. Well, so the ATF, when they're going to go to court, they're going to have to show what their average wait time is on suppressors. How do you get your average wait time? If people for the last 5 years have been waiting 6 months to 12 months, sometimes longer, to get a suppressor, how do you get those averages down? You've got to turn around some really, really, really fast.
That's the only
we've seen people in the last 2 or 3 months get them turned around within 12 hours, within 2 days, within 4 days. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It went from 12 months to somebody applied on one day and the next morning it was approved. So basically 12 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the ATF
Well,
trying to bring down their
Well,
averages
hey,
so when they go to court, they don't look like the
call back a little bit if you want to.
I don't want to say anything bad about it because some of it has nothing to do with them. It's just broken processes and low staffing. But the point is, they are absolutely trying to bring down their wait times. And so if you were ever going to buy a suppressor, now's the time. Now, is that going to be their average? No, their average is still going to be months and months and months because some of the people who are still in the process, who have been there for 4 months, are still going to be there for another 4 months because now they're putting all their attention on people who were there in the last 4 hours. So it doesn't help the people who are already in. It just helps the people who are applying new.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense. Jeff, I can't make winter go away, buddy. I try. I can't. Patrick, thank you. Hey, Patrick's doing Hunter Ed and Ames, helping out there. Thank you for doing that, Patrick. Justin Jackson, good morning. At the firehouse today, but weather be in the woods. I hear you, Justin. Thanks for what you do at the firehouse, buddy. And Jake from State Farm, hope you're having a great Saturday too, Jake. Thank you. All right, we're visiting with Dave Bloom. He is the proprietor of JLM Guns and Crossroads over in Johnston and JLM Shooter Supplies over in Urbandale. If you want to call in, I specifically called him a new nickname, and I'm not going to tell you what it was, but I will give you a hint. It had something to do with his appearance. And I will just tell you this. When I see Dave, the first thing that pops into my mind is, head to the chopper. So we'll just leave it at that. Hey, Dave, can you hang on for a minute?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back with Dave Bloom for more gun talk on 1350 ESPN. Head to the chopper.
Veins are very important to your arrow flight.
I said it like 4 times. That should be so easy. And I explained it to him.
50 years.
Why I was calling him that.
Are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than veins out there. This contributes to a dramatic reduction of in-flight
I did.
drag.
That's the answer. That's his nickname.
I think people are going to have a different name when you say
This
to the
ensures
chopper.
consistent
Well,
arrow
but he's
flight
he's
every time.
Yeah, but they're going to say the guy.
Of colors, sizes, and
Aaron
styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's
I said it's got something to do with his
indoor or hunting,
appearance.
Fletch has the vein for you. To see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you
We have
fletch,
not.
go
We're
to your
still
local
looking
dealer
for
or
the nickname that Dan
FlexFletch.com.
has
FlexFletch,
given today.
proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
Close, but no cigar on that one.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next
Well,
outdoor
Andrew
adventure,
just said
there's
close but
one
no
place
cigar to
in
a
Ankeny
listener.
that's your one-stop
Yeah,
outdoor
that's
shop.
mean.
That's Sportsman's
Close
Warehouse.
but no cigar.
Very close. He gives a lot of
Everything
nicknames.
you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and
All right,
camping
thanks for
gear
calling.
that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries
What was the
nationally
guess?
known brands
Not
that have been
Firehouse.
tried and proven
Firehouse?
in the field
I didn't
and
say
on the
firehouse.
water. Smokers
That was a
and
listen. That was
grills
Justin. I
will
said,
cook
thanks what
all
you do at the
need
firehouse.
easy to prepare.
Yeah,
Kayaks and boat
I mean,
gear
that
are
was
also
a
on
guess.
hand to help you find
Hey,
fish
it's free to guess.
It's absolutely free. Might as well go ahead.
Yeah, I had a good time at Crossroads, man. I was in there just,
Make sure you are
and
outdoors.
I love you can set the target range, how far you want it back and forth, and man, I was actually hitting my bullet holes. I was like grouping like that.
Check out Sportsman's Warehouse.
I had that hollow sight on. Oh, that thing's awesome, man.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling, you'd probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy to use kits that are used at home, including 3 new low sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your
What are you
family
thinking?
will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling.
There you go, Ben. That's the logo. Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls.
Marinades and rubs for deer, elk, or
I don't know why you can't see that better. I guess it's the glare. There, it's the glare off the light. That's why you can't see it very good.
kitchens and grills all across the country.
There you go. See, you can see it better there. I got a big light right above me.
Go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great. You're hunting, and a deer tick just crawled
quit
onto your
yawning?
leg and
I
is
don't know what
burying
is
its
going
head
on
into
with
your
me. I woke
flesh.
up at a
You
normal
can't
time.
feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may
I woke
not
up at
notice
2:30 and
a
I
red
could
ring
not go
around the
back to
bite.
sleep. I'm
Shortly
posting stuff
thereafter,
because
you
I'm
may
wide
or may
awake.
not
I was
get
like,
really sick.
gosh,
Your doctor may or may
put my
not
phone
test you
down,
for
try to go
Lyme
back to
disease.
sleep.
The test may
No.
or may not detect it.
Once I
meaning
wake
you
up,
may
I'm
or may
I'm
not
hosed.
get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications.
Raven got
Don't
aggravated
take that
with me. He
chance.
took off.
Get Illimitic clothing.
Go to sleep, old man.
Illimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is
That
fused
dog.
to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Illimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no
I
special
brought a
care.
bag of Soldier
The
Boy
treatment is
Jerky with me
odorless and
yesterday when he was
invisible.
out. I look
Wearing
back, he's got
Illimitic can
drool
help
all
protect
over
you
him.
from ticks, chiggers, and other biting
I said,
insects,
really?
and is featured in a complete line of quality
He loves that
Gamehide hunting
jerky, man.
clothing. To learn more, visit Gamehide.com.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh.
Hey, remind me, I got to call them because he was going to send me some of those for the Cubs thing. That Blaze Orange. Yeah. I gotta call Dave and talk to him about that.
If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan series for Arctic Ice packs that will keep your
Arctic
game
Ice?
or fish at 24 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to
Soldier
really
Boy?
freeze things up,
I
try
got,
the Tundra.
I had to order some more jerky.
Let's get dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the Chillin' Brew
Really?
Packs. It'll keep your beverages of choice at frosty cold temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.arctic-ice.com.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN, live streaming on Facebook Live, courtesy of our fine friends over at Imperial RV Centers. We got our guest, Mr. Dave Bloom. Can't tell you the nickname because I don't want to give the name out again. So we've had 3 strikes on the calls, Dave.
Oh, they didn't get it?
No, and I even explained it to you why I was calling you that.
Yeah, but that nickname could go on a couple different levels. I mean, I own a couple shops that have these kind of things.
Yeah, just give it away, Dave. Thanks.
Well, you had 3 strikeouts. If we don't give it away at some point, they're never going to get it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fine. If you know what kind of stores Dave owns, that's the answer. Jeez. All I know is tell Dallas I want another one of these cards because I'm giving up my own card.
Oh.
This is my personal card to go back there.
Yeah, just find me some point. I have a couple.
That's fine. Hey, you know, I thought of a great gun that would be awesome. Do you know any gun makers?
No, I don't.
We need to find a gun maker. I wonder if Walt could do this. Wouldn't it be cool to have a gun that looked like a fishing rod?
Like a fishing rod.
You know,
okay.
like how you have how you hold your spin cast rod. You've got the long handle. Wouldn't it be nice to have a single shot gun that you could just put there and you could have it laying in the boat and somebody comes up and starts some shenanigans with you if you need it, you got it.
And that would be better than having an actual gun town?
Well, it wouldn't, but I'm just saying for, concealed carry, it'd be nice to have one of, nobody would know that you had it, Plus you could put that right in your boot, be like a bang stick.
Now, a bang stick has some practical uses for sure, but
yeah.
self-defense is not one of them.
Well, I had a bang stick a long time ago when I was a diver in the service, or I wasn't a diver in the service, but I did a lot of diving, and I had a bang stick with me for sharks and stuff when we were out in California. But those are wicked little things. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they use them on alligators and all kinds of stuff.
They do. The swamp people, they love bang sticks on swamp people. That's for sure. All right. Well, hey, now turkey season's coming up. Are you stocked for turkey loads? You got a lot of TSS and stuff in?
We're getting there. The other day, we got a whole bunch of 12 gauge in at JLM. turkey loads, including the tungsten stuff.
Okay.
The stuff I'm struggling to get is 20 gauge, so we're working on that.
What about 410?
No, we don't have any 410.
I tell you what,
is the hardest ammo to get right now.
I was going to say, I've had probably 15 emails in the last 2 weeks, people looking for 410 TSS.
Yep. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Remember, Dave, remember what we talked about at Christmas when I had you on?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, buy it
we
now.
Every summer about shotgun slugs.
Yeah, buy it now before you need it because it'll be gone when you want to get it. So, I'm telling you, it's crazy. All right, well, what do you are you how long are you in Decorah for? You around for a couple days or coming back tonight?
No, just until this afternoon. I'll head back here shortly.
Okay, all right. Well, tell everybody where they can find you.
Well, that depends now. You can find me JLM, which is 70th, or Douglas, and between Mulhay and 86th Street. 70th and Douglas, basically in the corner there.
Yeah.
And then Crossroads, which is on Johnston Drive, just east off of Mulhay, right where Mulhay meets the interstate. So you go north of the interstate on Mulhay and take a right on Johnston Drive, and we're right there.
Yeah, and hey, listen, Dave and Dallas and everybody's got a whole line of optics. If you need an optic for your firearm, go and make sure you check them out there before you buy them because they had some great deals. Last time I was in there, you guys had some great deals on those things. Yep, good stuff. All right, buddy. Well, thank you for coming on for half an hour.
Always good talking with you.
Yeah, well, we'll have you on. Already got you booked for a couple more days, right?
Yep, for sure.
Okay. Hey, I'll get in there and see you before I go chase turkeys.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, Dave. Be careful coming home.
All right, take care.
There he goes, Dave Bloom, everybody. Nobody called? I just gave him the answer again.
Well, and Dave gave that big help out. So anybody, try, unless you've won something in the last 30 days, go ahead and give us a call.
I need to. I'm going to have to get in there and get a 9mm or another 38 or something for summer. So
there you go. You have to now.
Because that Ruger that's Jenny's gun. She loves that gun, so I can't take her gun out. So yeah, I can't do that to her. So we'll do that. 7:26 and some change. Normally, this is the time that we would call Joe Smeltzer.
Doug.
And we would do a check-in with Carl Chevrolet in the Smokin' Joe Smeltzer segment. But he is, I don't know where he's at. He's either on vacation, he's at the NCAA, he's I don't know what he's doing. He's always up to something lately. Because I think this is 2 weeks since we've had it. Because last week I had to do something else. So, in honor of Joe Smeltzer, I would just say, if you ever get a chance to go out to Carl Chevrolet, and check out their trucks, their vehicles, their new, used, and you want to get a great deal, I would go look for a young man by the name of Joe Smeltzer. He's kind of in the back down there. That's who always takes care of my truck deals. Now, I told him I was going to do it as Mr. Haney, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I can muster Mr. Haney's voices. And it probably wouldn't even sound close to Mr. Douglas. I don't understand. I don't think that's going to work today because my throat's something's going on. I don't even know if I could do Yoda today, and I love doing Yoda. See, I got a tickle. So I will just tell you, they got great deals going on, rebates, easy financing. That you'll get more for your value of your trade-in. If you go see Joe or another fine qualified salesperson over there at the Rock, and they always take care of me at the Quick Lane. And if you need the tire center, if you need new tires, go check them out. Carl Chevrolet, they'll always take care of you. And if you go find Joe Smeltzer, just go out there and open the door and say, "Hey, what's your name?" You're my boy, bro. That's right. That's what he'll say. Yeah, he'll come over there and say, "Hey, what can I do for you?" All right, it's 8:28 and some change. Let me hit a break. I'll be right back. And congratulations, we got a winner, Doug. Doug got his nickname was Guns. Guns. Dave the Guns Bloom, because he's lifting, man.
He's the Guns.
Yeah, he's a great guitar player. That's probably why he's got muscles.
Muscle man.
He's the muscles from Brussels. Yeah. All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea?
Morning, Hank.
The Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Marley and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
If you're an angler, you know the importance of
it's
keeping your
Crossroads
bait fresh,
Shooting Sports
alive, and handy.
gift card.
Let's talk about a bait system that helps
Free
folks
shoot pass.
catch more fish and is made in Minnesota where they know fishing. The Bait Caddy is an amazing bait system that you can use for open water fishing or ice fishing that keeps your minnows, leeches, shiners, and bait fresh while you fish. The Bait Caddy has a clear UV-resistant housing that lets you see your bait at all times. Its large lid allows easy access to your bait and keeps it handy and flush in 8 to 10 inch ice holes. No loose parts, it's self-filling, then it floats. Plus, it's made not to crack, warp, or fade. The Bait Caddy will fit in your live well or troll easy alongside your boat, and it's made in the USA. The Bait Caddy has a lifetime warranty and will be a bait system your friends will want. For more information, please go online to www.baitcaddy.com. The Bait Caddy, easy access to your bait, made in Minnesota and keeps your bait fresh all day.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling
A lot.
great in any weather.
But not since I wore.
Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company?
That's right. I got my Norlanders on right now.
Uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will whip away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices for you to choose from. Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. So this year, when you plan your outdoor activities, make sure you keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Try a pair of Norlander socks, pure alpaca, pure comfort. For more information, just go to norlandersocks.com.
I've had this show folder for like 20 years.
As long as I've known you've had it.
Yeah. I got it stapled together. I've got duct tape on the back, camo duct tape. I can't throw it away because, see, Danny, when Danny was a little boy, see that turkey he drew me right there? I just can't throw it away. I've had that thing forever. Morning, Skip! Boy, was I talking about you an hour ago.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed.
Sorry about Wisconsin, Skip. I listened to that game last night. I was rooting for you.
Does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker.
Well, Dr. Don's not going to be happy because I think Nebraska lost
So if
too.
you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try the Milo Locker. Check them out today or just give them a call at 641-942-6231. And you're on your way to some great eating.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. I got a thing from Pete here. Pete wanted to know, can you tell me the categories for the Midwest Walleye Challenge? Morning, Chuck. Will the cold weather affect the hens or toms? Patrick, I'm thinking it's going to slow them down a little bit. I forgot my phone at home, so I can't call Jim Coffee during the break or our turkey biologist, but I will have an answer on Wednesday's show on Turkey Talk for you. There you go. Pete wanted to know what's some of the prize categories on the Midwest Walleye Challenge. Longest walleye is a prize category bi-weekly and event-wide. So that means every 2 weeks they're going to draw winners and at the end of the event. Most water bodies fish, so that helps you give data on lesser monitored water bodies. So if you go fish several lakes and you log on there and put where you're fishing at, that's going to get you into a prize drawing category. Tough luck prizes, so if you're like me and you get skunked, you get a chance to win some great gear. And lots of random draws for folks who just enter their walleye. So they're going to draw winners just throughout the bye week, just to draw winners. So you got a great shot of winning something if you download that MyCatch app and get out there and chase some walleyes between March 30th and June 30th. And I'll be out there doing it with you. So there you go, Pete. That's going to be a lot of fun, I'm telling you. Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Fun in the sun. Have you ever been afraid to go into the dentist?
I have.
I have. Andrew has. But no, I really haven't lately because I've been going to Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi at Advanced Family Dentistry. Not only will he give you a great dental experience, his staff will always make sure you feel comfortable, safe, and secure. Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Williams, and all the gang at Advanced Family Dentistry know what they're doing. They've been voted best dentist clinic in Ankeny for like 50 years running. They can even do cosmetic dentistry. They can help you with sleep apnea, give you the smile you always wanted with Invisalign. If you're new to the area or you're just looking for a new dentist, I want you to give the folks at Advanced Family Dentistry a call at 515-964-1490, 964-1490. Or check them online anytime at AnkenySmiles.com. All right, I've got that beautiful Work Sharp guided field sharpener to give away. Now, this has got plates that you can take apart. There's a compartment in here. These plates are magnetically sealed, so you can pop that off and you can put like matches in there. I keep matches. I keep a fishing line and a hook. And I think I keep a needle and thread in there for emergency situations. And you got a leather strap, you got a ceramic rod. And what's nice about this, see these little angle guides right here? It keeps your knife at the angle you want all the way through the sharpening process. So you can actually sharpen your knife up in like 4 or 5 swipes on each side. These things are gold, and I always have one of these in my pack. It was horrible. What was horrible, Skip? He must be talking about the basketball game. I was going to say, these aren't horrible. Skip, these are awesome. All right, so here's if you can tell me how many different vocalizations approximately a wild turkey makes, and you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, you can call Andrew, 244-1350. Is that right?
Yeah.
244-1350. They make between and between that and that, if you can tell me what that is, you can win this. And I think I said it, either I said it on this show or last week. Did I say it?
I think both.
I think I did say it today. You know what the answer is, don't you? What's the answer, Andrew?
Well, why would I give that out right now?
Yeah. Well, write it down on your board so I can see it.
I'm not going to give it out.
Okay. Here. It's... did you see that? It's between that and yeah. And what's the last one? Add 2 more.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. That's the correct answer. Hey, Larry! What's up, Larry? Larry? Hank, are you leaving? Hank, tell everybody Revelton hi. Let me know how things are going. We get through turkey season. We need to talk. I guess I'll get down there and see. I haven't seen Rob or talked to Rob in a long time. But anyway, tell everybody hi for me, Hank. So 244-1350. If you know the answer, that'll get you a guided field sharpener from the fine folks at Work Sharp. And we'll go from there. All right. Turkey Talk Radio on Wednesday. My guest will be Scott from Dave Smith Turkey Decoys. Or, well, they're not just turkey. They do waterfowl and deer and all that. So we're going to have Scott from DSD, Dave Smith Decoys. So, yeah. Who's on there?
Yeah, well, that was pretty efficient here. We already got someone. He nailed it first try.
Really? We already got a winner?
We already got a winner.
Well, I said it twice. Well, somebody's paying attention. Okay. All right. And hey, has it been 30 days? Ask him if it's been 30 days. Yeah. Okay. Andrew's got it all taken care of. I think Jeff just won. So congratulations, Jeff. Yeah. So Turkey Talk Radio, 5 o'clock on Wednesdays on the Outdoor Call Radio app, brought to you by the fine folks at Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls, Gamehide, Sportsman's Warehouse, Itasca Footwear, Fletch, and Fourth Arrow Camera Arms. How about that? And Soldier Boy Jerky. And so we're going to talk about turkey positions. We're going to talk about turkey decoy distances. We're also going to talk about what their favorite setups are as far as using the jig shredder, the motion pair, the mating pair, however you want to say it. So if you want to ask questions or learn about decoys, that's going to be a show for you on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Jeff nailed it, huh?
Jeff did. Well, let me turn my mic on. He was very, very confident. He did not. I don't think he quite heard you say it. He just knew it.
He just knew it.
Now, I think you've said it in the past.
I've said it at least over the last 23 years, at least a million times.
You've said, you've been very vocal about that. So, but he was very confident in it. So I think it was a combination of his knowledge and obviously.
The answer is between 24 and 26 notes or different calls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or vocalizations, however you want to say it.
He nailed it.
Well, I'm glad to see. That's the beauty of doing this show. We get to have fun. We get to inform and educate and get, try to make a little money once in a while.
Yeah, and Jeff is now going to be...
He's going to love that sharpener.
Yeah.
I have absolutely nothing left to talk about.
We got a whole nother break. Well,
let me take a break, and when we come back, we'll figure out what we can talk about. You got something you want to talk about? 244-1350, 244-1350. We'll be right back.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Is it time looking like it did when you first moved in? Or have you had some water?
No decoys for me this year. They're just a cat stuffed in.
Jesse, Richard Remediation and Cleaning in Acme, Iowa.
Well, good luck with that, Corey.
Folks get their carpets, upholstery, tile, and grout looking great again since he learned from his father.
Talk about sleigh calls. We'll do. What do you want to know about sleigh calls?
Cleaning can handle any size job, from a single home to multi-unit apartments or offices. They offer first
Roop, you still on here, Roop? Can we call you, Roop?
So if you need help at home or work getting things back to
Todd! I hate not having my phone. See, during the breaks, I usually text people and say, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? I guarantee you I got a million messages. Well, not a million. Why aren't you answering your phone? Are you ignoring me? Did you see that video I emailed you? Corey, which one was it, buddy? I get so many emails or videos. What was it about? I got like 5 just on Bigfoot yesterday. Todd, can we call you? Good morning, Dan. Hey, Hoyt. Good morning. Good to see you. Hoyt sent me a video yesterday or the day before. I'm averaging like 15 to 25 emails or videos. I get these little messages on, and it's always better to email me than message me, because a lot of times I miss messages on social media because I don't always get those.
To capture more angles and shots like that, so when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your...
What is the most... you got Rupert's... you got Todd's number?
Hey, America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one.
I can't wait till we do the show live with Todd sitting next to me in Pennsylvania. That's going to be fun. You ain't got it. I'll give it to you.
do not.
You don't have it?
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University.
A lot of times, if he's working, he can't answer his phone. So we'll just see if he's on.
Shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that if you qualify...
Oh, Hoyt, I'm sorry to hear that. That'll help with the fires anyway, huh? Hoyt said they're getting a lot of rain right now. They've had a lot of wildfires out there where he's at. Here.
So if you're looking to advance your education and love to shoot, why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion? Grandview Shooting Sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms, travel, and education covered in your scholarship.
Is this now? We have one more big break.
No, this has been the last big break.
Okay.
University wants to talk with you. For more information,
why that keeps double popping up? It bugs me.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right. Welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Thanks for listening, everybody. We appreciate you making us part of the weekend here on the Big Five. The Big 550. Wrong radio station, Dan. That's tomorrow night on 1350 ESPN. Sorry. Hey, I'm doing 6 radio shows a week, man. Give me a break, will you? Come on. I'm telling you. And I wish you'd never play that ever again. I hate that. I hate that liner. Yeah. Corey wants me to talk about what on a slate call. What's the most effective call sequence? Honestly, Corey. Morning, Todd. I just emailed you one of the videos. Well, I don't have my phone with me, Corey, but I'll check it out when I get off the air. Thank you, Corey. It really depends on what the hens are doing, Corey. Honestly, I try to make sure that when I hear those hens fire off in the morning on the roost and then toms, I try to listen to what I think is the lead hen, and I try to mimic exactly what she's doing. Now, once they fly down and they start doing their thing, then I'll try to listen to what they're calling, and I'll try to cut her off. Is what I try to do. I'll just try to, if she makes 3 or 4 notes, I'll try to match the tone and the cadence that she's calling with. You got him?
He's good to go.
All right, we got Todd on here real quick. Good morning, Mr. Todd. How are you doing, Root?
Hello, buddy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Todd?
I can hear you. I'm on my lunch break, so this worked out.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, good. It's always good to hear from you, Todd.
It's good. Did you before I was watching there? Todd Shawley said he was watching. Remember what I told you to tell Todd? How good of a singer his.
Oh, Todd. Yeah, AJ, your son. He is an awesome singer. He was playing his guitar and singing at the house when he was here in Iowa, Todd, and AJ rocks it, man. Yeah.
You're gonna get to meet Todd at Turkey Camp. He's a class act.
Well, if he's as nice as AJ, I'll be happy.
Oh, he's nicer than AJ.
Well, there you go. Well, AJ was really nice to me.
Well, that tells you how nice his dad is then.
Well, there you go. All right, so hey, what's your favorite calling sequences with a slate call, Todd? Since you make these beautiful, pristine, awesome turkey calls, what's your favorite one to use on a slate? What's your go-to call sequence?
Well, I mean, I mix it up quite a bit, but your purr and your cluck is my favorite. Yeah, just like that. Soft tree talk in the morning. I mean, and I use my over and under on the backside of that. And tree talk to me is important. Start that day off with tree. You get a bird on the limb, and you let him know where you're at. Some tree talk. I mean, it's been very good to me over the years. There's not all hunts go the way you want them to, but I like talking to them on the limb and then seeing how it goes from there. But cadence-wise, rhythm and cadence is very, very important in any call, whether it be slate, glass, crystal, aluminum, what have you. But, yeah, I can't see what people were messaging, but someone said something about cadence. Did I see that?
Yeah, they want to know. Yeah, yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
What's the
rhythm
most
thing, and
effective call sequence with a slate? I know you can spook birds with a loud cluck. Yeah, you don't want to do a loud cluck because a loud cluck can be interpreted as a putt.
well, that, yes and no, but sometimes, hunters will tell you that a putt like that is like an alarm putt, and there's several ways that can be interpreted. And you like we always say about hearing hens, I've heard hens do that, and I think they're alarm putting, but they're 10 feet away outside the blind. So
yeah, they're just upset.
Yes,
They're aggravated.
And then the decoy setup. I didn't know if you were getting into that, but if we're doing that, talking about that, I'll put one of my hens, a feeding hen, literally 5 feet out the window of the blind.
Well, I do that. Yeah, I do that too because it gives them a sense of security.
Yes. Any other approaching birds or whatever, they see that turkey that close to your blind. If they see the blind, and no danger. But then I have another hen or whatever out there, 15, 20 yards with a jake or whatever. But I always keep a hen real close to my blind. And actually, if it's a non-moving decoy, to where I set it to where it's not spinning, I'll face it looking right at the blind.
Yeah, I keep mine out at 10 and 12 yards because I'm bow hunting them.
Yes.
Yeah, and but I like a feeding hen right in front of the blind, and then I'll put a lay down hen and my Jake strutter out at 10, 12 yards, and I might even they've got DSD has got that new pruning hen where she's got her head tucked out, she's pruning herself, and preening. Thank you. And that thing works pretty good. Shut up, Todd. That thing well, hey, I'm lucky I remembered it started with a P.
Well, this is true.
Preening. Preening.
You say it right every other time I hear you saying it, and then today they're pruning. I mean, if it was pruning, it'd be snipping limbs off.
Yeah, whatever. But Larry or Philip last year, they did something. Remind me to do this. I got to do this before I go to Donovan's. But Larry actually, I think it was Larry. Maybe it was Philip. It was one of the two.
No, you're right. It's Larry. He glues feathers into where her head is.
Yeah,
to give it the sense of movement for realism.
Yeah, he hot glued a feather to where her head tucked, where it looks like she's actually lifting the feather to preen herself.
It's actually a genius move.
Yeah, I don't know where he got it, but yeah.
Well, Larry's a genius. Are you saying he's not?
Well, I don't know. He doesn't call. I'm starting to think he just doesn't love me anymore. He doesn't call me.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, is he busy?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's busy. Did you see the new hats?
I did see the new hats. Who put that? It's not a TikTok on the Instagram. Who did that for you, Rocco?
No. At the show, that young man passed the booth and introduced himself to me and gave me a business card. And that's how that went down. I mean, I just met him at the Classic.
Really?
And his name's Tate, and he is incredible to work with. Fern Thatcher Company, leather company. Everything I could ever ask for helping me put them hats together. I mean, any questions I had, he answered. He sent me the camo patterns that I chose for hats. He sent me a pick back with all his different color leather laying on that hat. I mean, it above and beyond what I expected.
No, they're nice. I like the leather can koozies too.
You got koozies coming, wallets. And I like the fact that the patches are stitched on also.
Yeah, no, those were sharp, buddy. I like that. Did you get a call about your hoodies?
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
I said, did you get a call or message about those hoodies from Pete?
You really weren't breaking up. I thought you were messing with me about your green and tan hoodie.
No. Somebody wanted to buy hoodies from you.
Yeah, the donut man called, and he's sending me. He's on dry ice, frozen. He's sending me 5 dozen donuts, and he's getting a couple hoodies and hats.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was going to say.
He's getting the apparel, but I'm not getting the donuts.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Because he really said he wanted to buy some of that. So.
Well, what I said to Pete was, Pete, we were just in Iowa. We stood there at the booth and BS'd, and you had one of my hats on. You didn't see the sweatshirts and the T-shirts and the hats sitting at the booth. We could have saved all this shipping and all this other stuff.
Well, he loves he's the guy that won your call last year.
Yeah, and he promotes, and he's always got nice things to say, and I like Pete a lot.
Well, there you go.
But I haven't had his donuts.
Yeah, well, no, they're good. If you ever, I'll have to figure that out somehow, get you some donuts. But, all right, well, I'm going to let you go. I just want to call and say hey and ask you about that real quick. And, you know, it's always good to talk to you, Roop.
Hey, it's good to talk to you, my friend. Andrew, likewise, have a good day, and I got to get back to work.
Yeah, you go get back to work, and I'll see you soon.
All right, buddy. See ya.
There he goes, Todd Roop, the Rupert man, Rupert's Roost in Peace turkey calls. I'll give one of those away next week. Man, the show's done. We're done.
Yeah, well, I mean, you technically have 2 minutes to fill.
Do we? I got nothing. I told you, man. I'm proficient today. I got everything in plus some.
You were rocking it.
Yeah, Jones Brothers Taxidermy. If you need to make a memory of your turkey, deer, whatever, 249-4362, 249-4362. Put a 515 in front of it. And 249-4362, 515. He's in Mitchellville. Go check him out.
Do it.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. So are you coming by to get your printer today, or what are you doing?
I think I can.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I'm like the train. I think I can. You know. Hey,
yeah.
it'll work.
Yeah. You what?
I really like. You know, I have not known Todd as long as you, obviously, but Todd is.
Oh, he's funny.
He's a fun guy to talk to.
Oh yeah.
At the Classic, it was. I think being next to him. Yeah, that is the way to go.
Well, the next year at the Deer Classic will be even better because there's gonna be a lot more stuff. I think we got some other stuff happening that I don't even know if Todd knows about that yet, but there's going to be some really, really neat new stuff at the Deer Classic that we're involved with. But I can't tell you yet.
Oh, man.
But it's going to be huge.
Huge.
Yeah, it really is. All right. So thanks for everybody making us part of your weekend. Thanks for listening to us on Facebook Live. Paula, thank you. I read your letter today. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Paula's checking in today.
Thanks, Paula.
Yeah, Paula was very nice. Next week. If you want to get a turkey call, you better listen next week because we'll have them here in the studio. I'll probably give away 2 calls next week. Okay. Don't forget, check out Turkey Talk Radio 5 o'clock on the Outdoor Call Radio app. If you don't have the app, download it today. It's free to do so, free to listen, and you just might win something. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. All right, gang, be safe out there. Enjoy your brackets. Good luck with everything. If you need anything until Wednesday, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be checking in. God bless you, and have a great, great weekend. And thanks for being part of the show. Night, everybody.